Your return to CoinSuri's channel is greatly appreciated. The cryptocurrency market had a successful day, with Bitcoin reaching 47,000, Ethereum reaching 2,500, and XRP reaching 52.5 cents, all of which is up 1.4% on the 24-hour chart. In terms of the top coins of the day, a VAX increased in value by almost 10%, suggesting a daily gain of double digits. Tony, who was pondering crypto on the chain, was just in the chat with Chip and Jeff. I just caught a peek of him. I asked him about his preferred Layer 1 smart contract blockchain when we were outside of Ethereum. A VAX was his choice. Behold that delightful tenfold rise. Bonkers, bongos, or whatever the fucking thing is a meme coin that I just saw that Coinbase is trading. 0.25% was the rise. There is a smattering of solid growth out there. As compared to the prior bull run, when Coinbase and other crypto ads were commonplace, rumors have surfaced suggesting that no Super Bowl commercials will use Bitcoin this year. Kraken, the company's chief marketing officer, has announced that there would be no Super Bowl this year, which may come as a surprise to those who are knowledgeable with the game and its importance to the US. Their advertising dollars will be better targeted to people all around the world, and it will have a tremendous scope. At this time, Coinbase is devoting all of its discretionary assets to lobbying efforts in an effort to sway lawmakers in Washington. It would surprise me if BlackRock, Fidelity, or anyone else tried to cash in on the Bitcoin boom by advertising an exchange-traded fund, ETF. The good news is that nobody appears to be dumping their Super Bowl winnings on the issue this year. Its return in 2025, though, would not surprise me in the slightest. New York's Attorney General has brought more charges against the Winklevoss twins and a cryptocurrency company. This is a huge one. The lawsuit now estimates damages exceeding $3 billion. Even the New York Attorney General has my misgivings, and I'll be the first to confess it. The digital currency group deserves the trust of customers because they are handing their money to huge organizations, not to some sleazy procedure operated by unknown individuals. I get that, though. Not even huge exchanges like Gemini would allow you to participate. Many of the investors had no idea that they were throwing their money away on incompetent companies like Do Kwon, Three Arrows, and Capital. Ultimately, I am unsure of the magnitude. It may be far less than $3 billion. However, as one might expect, writing that check will be no little feat. I think this is why Digital Currency Group's subsidiary Grayscale is unwilling to reduce fees. They need a consistent flow of income and should be saving up for when this occurrence might put them out of business. They were already in a dangerous situation before this. A wild rumor has it that Sam Altman is seeking to raise $5 to $7 trillion to fund the development of new AI processors. Who do you believe will be the Apple firm owner with $5 to $7 trillion to invest in this? So far, I don't see that occurring. I don't know if he is genuinely trying to raise that much money, but I think it's absurd, because AI is going to be important and crucial. $5 or $7 trillion is a lot of money to invest. Where are you going to get it? It appears to me that governments or some other entity is the source of this money, unless I'm mistaken, and it exceeds the aggregate size of other, more major capital markets. Similarly to how he amassed $7 trillion? It's the height of stupidity. The decentralized exchange isn't very popular, according to the statistics, and there's this dispute going on about XRP. There have also been reports that some XRP holders are opting not to cash out their assets, and I couldn't be more opposed to that. To begin, although many XRP investors do use decentralized exchanges to purchase projects, this is not necessarily done on the XRP ledger itself. They take part in DeFi as well. It is not our job to make sure this project succeeds, in my opinion. Investors can choose from a limited number of low-quality projects. At this very moment, I won't say there aren't any, rather the opposite. A lot of people are putting in a lot of effort, but when compared to other chains, their efforts aren't even close. In addition, I do not think the decentralized exchange's investment tools are enough, particularly when contrasted with other wallets that were created at the same time. It's not like they're easy to use or anything. Furthermore, this has nothing to do with the capabilities of the XRP ledger. Specific software solutions were created to facilitate access to and utilization of such technology. This does not imply in any manner that Unfortunately, not all digital wallets are created equal. My only suggestion is that it be slightly adjusted. I always worry about the potential for a deluge of additional funds whenever I put money into a new venture or purchase Bitcoin. Am I going to make money off of this investment? I still don't understand how to utilize the ducks, even after reading the whole procedure. Maybe you do. The issue is if the guests at the upcoming bull run will grasp this. In addition, there are a plethora of better options. Just look at Binance Trust Wallet or other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Cardano, or Polkadot. More adjustments and fine-tuning might be made to make this a better environment for these functions to be used. Stable currencies that boost liquidity are what we need, and we need them to be powerhouses, not Mickey Mouse. Were we to analyze the significance of names like Circle's digital dollar, we could conclude that they sound really high-tech and desirable. This is a stable coin that is built on top of the XRP network. The IOU Gate Hub is its formal name of organization. Whenever I've had an IOU with someone, they're likely still owing me money, right? That branding isn't to my liking. In addition, Ethereum ERC20 tokens and XRP Ledger IOUs are indistinguishable from one another. The only thing that can make it more appealing is the name you give it, otherwise, it's identical. Now that XRP coin ownership isn't the only factor, we should pay closer attention to this ecosystem. Also, letting Ripple use those suckers for global fundraising is a plus. There has been a plethora of new cryptocurrency activity recently, but XRP can stay up. Distributing the system is an ongoing effort that only the builders are involved in. They should think about this further. I just wanted to express that. You are aware that opportunities do exist. Wells was the only one who made money during the latest bull run. His EQ token increased in value by more than 100 times its original investment. Having said that, the community should not feel obligated to proactively inspire others to be enthusiastic about the building projects or their capabilities. If those builders can convince others of the merit of their creations and the opportunities it presents, they will be the ones to amass billions of dollars. That step is imperative that they do. Their ability to persuade us of that vision is crucial. Since making a profit is our primary objective, we will take advantage of the abundance of alternatives by moving to a new chain, buying a different coin, investing in a different project, and using a separate decentralized exchange. Since we have the financial resources, they should come to us with their proposals rather than the other way around. There are moments when I fear this environment might get muddled. They have the building and sales tasks, but we have the money. I want to make money and think XRP is a premium crypto asset, not because I'm trying to change careers. The scalability, efficiency, and speed of Polkadot were on full display on Tuesday. The game Forever Fallen on Polkadot's server ran on its own parachain, allowing them to mint 4,930 NFTs each minute, far more than anything we'd seen on Solana. Comparable to David Schwartz's aim for the XRP ledger, to design it in a modular form, Polkadot Modular is primarily concerned with constructing interoperability. Having the ability to speak with other chains would be preferred by them. That, my friend, will serve as the rallying cry for the upcoming bull run. Everything from large projects to Cosmos Atom follows this pattern. If we believe Charles Hoskinson, the biggest challenge that the blockchain industry will face in 2024 is the difficulty of achieving effective and efficient on-chain governance. On top of that, this is important. Building these organizations so that power is not concentrated in the hands of a few needs meticulous preparation. Charles and Cardano also think long and hard about it. In the grand scheme of things, it's vital for longevity. Since there is currently no governance in place for the XRP ledger, I believe that this is the sector with the most room for expansion. Being a decentralized system with some form of governance is obviously important, but one thing I like about Cardano is the careful bottom-up construction they're doing to prevent enormous encounter issues down the road. We haven't handled such elements through a comprehensive redesign. They are, in my view, doing an excellent job. Max Kaiser has voiced his disagreement with my claim. Like a hater, he predicts Cardano's demise. Oh, I beg you. It will go to zero if it is not Bitcoin. Their mischief is hilarious. The first time the S&P 500 has closed above 5,000 was here. According to reports, the Federal Reserve has achieved its inflation objective of 2%. However, they are hesitant to decrease rates for fear of a repeat of the inflation increase. Even though he's a clown, he's amusing nonetheless. Reports indicate that when we evaluate these culinary job reports, we are allegedly setting records and adding new jobs. I still think the US banking system is bankrupt, even though I disagree with Jerome Powell's analysis. Furthermore, I would be preoccupied with commercial real estate. Is reducing rates a viable solution to that problem, though? We need to reevaluate the future of numerous assets and office space due to the various long-term difficulties with commercial real estate. Therefore, a lot of work is needed. Already, AI is causing a decline in office employment, and as the technology advances, it will exacerbate some of these problems. Given the intractable nature of many of these issues, I can understand the logic behind keeping interest rates high to discourage inflation. Nonetheless, I am concerned that they will repeat their mistake of responding too slowly when inflation initially started. They were too sluggish to start raising interest rates. I am concerned that we might have challenges in this domain as well. Stuart Alder-Roddy made the comment to Gary Gensler, well, he's politically toxic. He is consistently unsuccessful in court. With his help, his employees deceived the courts. The embarrassing and damaging breach of the SEC Twitter account caused a great deal of market instability. In my opinion, the settlement proposals do not bode well. So far, it seems like we haven't finished. Feel free to express your opinions in the space provided. Like and subscribe, please. As for now, farewell.